Hey my beautiful people, so today I'm doing tutorial about lashes. Now my girl Janet requested this video, so your girl's gonna hook you up and how do I apply my lashes. Now there's different ways, it's up to you. First thing first, these are some of the things you're going to have. There's gonna be lashes. You may want to have a mirror and black eyeliner. That's, optional, but I recommend. Mascara for sure. I like my Maybelline, just can never go wrong with this old school bitty giddy. You want to have like little scissors, you want to have some tweezers, and obviously you want to have some glue. The one I will be using is going to be the dual glue. This is going to be the one with the brush because it just makes it so easy to apply. So first things first, when you think about lashes, is what is the length that you prefer in your life? Personally, I like big boom lashes. That's just me. Now it depends on certain occasions. Like let's say if I'm going to work, sometimes I do want to have like something a little bit more natural looking, but it's all up to you. Now Ayani lashes. Now this is my fave out of all times. I buy these at Dollar Tree. Now keep in mind, you don't have to spend a bunch of money to have nice lashes. Now Ayani lashes is one of my favorites because the length, the quality, etc. Now for someone who used to work at Ulta and Sephora both, I can honestly tell you I used to spend $20 on lashes. But then I seen these, going viral, and I was like, let me give it a shot. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I thought it was gonna be like plasticky or whatever, la la. No, these are pretty good. But enough chatting. Now these are Ayani lashes. These are the extra large wispy full. So this is how they look like. I'm gonna show you when I pull them out. So this is how they look like. Let me take them out the little plastic thing. Now anytime you take out lashes, and if they come in a little plastic thing, they're gonna be a little sticky on the band. And it's completely normal for it to be that way. So this is how they look. I like them long, especially my eyes are so big, so these are just perfect for me. Now I didn't do eyeliner because I want to make sure you guys see the lash strip and everything else. Now the first thing you want to do anytime you get lashes, now these are going to be the full lashes now, full set, is you want to always measure your lashes to make sure that they are like perfect size for you. So you always want to like kind of like estimate, like let me see how it's gonna look, yada yada, and then you go from there. Now if you ever do have to cut lashes, you always want to cut them from the end, never the beginning, especially when they have a flare. Now luckily for these are kind of pretty much all even all the way around, but always at the end if you're gonna cut. Now all right, your girl, the next thing you want to do, now these have like little pointy things in the corner. So the first thing I'm gonna do is cut these, the end of the tips. So let me cut this because I don't want nothing poking my eye. And I want you to see what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me get the camera. I don't know if you guys can see that little pointy thing right there. I like to cut those. All right, just makes it easier. And then you kind of want to flex your band. And then you're gonna do the same thing with the other side. Now the way you want to pull these out, you want to bend it, and then you want to like pull, okay, because you don't want to break your lashes. All right, and then same thing, I'm gonna go ahead and grab it, and I'm gonna go ahead and just cut the little tip and then tip, and then that's it. And then like I said, just flex the band a little bit. Now for me, I already know these lashes fit perfectly on me, so I really don't need to like measure or anything else because they're pretty good when it comes to my eyes. Next thing you want to do is gonna be I'm dropping stuff. All right, it's gonna be is grab your lash and then grab your glue. You're gonna go ahead and just put it on the band. So you want to make sure the whole band is coated. Now the dual lash goes from white to clear, so you want to wait till it gets like a little bit of stickiness, and you'll see because it's like white right now, but you'll see. And then same thing with the other one. You want to go ahead and do the same thing. Grab it and then just put it all around. And then one extra step I like to do, because I feel like for me it does an amazing job, is actually putting the lash glue also like on my eyes. So I'm gonna pretend like it's an eyeliner, and I'm just gonna go all the way down. This for me, I notice it holds so much better. And you just put it all around. And then same thing with the other side. I'm gonna grab it and then put it all around. All right. So you put it all around. So the next thing you want to do is kind of let it dry a little bit. Now sometimes you can put your mascara on first, give it like a one coat, or you could always wait. I'm just gonna go ahead and do one coat because usually I do it before I do the glue. Your girl forgot because I'm talking too much, but I'm gonna go ahead and just do one small little coat on my real lashes. Same thing on the other one. Now I highly recommend when you guys use lashes, when you guys use mascara, make sure you use the one that is not waterproof. You know, it's just gonna be easier to take off later through the day. Now, like I said, it's up to you, but that's the way I like to do it. All right, and then we do the bottom a little bit, and remember, you could always touch it up regardless. And believe me, lashes make such a big difference. When I finally found like the lashes I like, the length I like to use, I fell in love. I was like, oh my god, I like it, especially the way it makes your shadow look. And even if you don't do shadow, the way your eyes just kind of open up and wake up, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so the next thing, my big eyes. The next thing you want to do is grab either your fingers or the tweezers. Now, personally for me, because I do have nails, I like to go ahead and just grab my lash. Grab it, and I grab it with the tweezers. And I'll let it wait a little bit. Now I notice Glamzilla, when she does hers, I know she puts them out when the lash or when the lash glue is still a little bit of wet. Girl, I don't know how you do it. For me, I feel like sometimes it still falls, so I wait till it's like in the middle at least. But whatever's your method. All right, next thing, you're gonna go ahead and apply them. You want to look down and you want to get it as close as you can to your real lashes, so that way you don't have that little space. So here we go. Look down and then just go ahead and apply as so. And I'll be honest, I feel like sometimes we overthink it when it comes to lashes, but believe me, they look so cute. And it's pretty easy to apply once you get the hang of it. Before you know it, you're gonna be just in the car just slapping it on like nothing. Let's see. All right, like this. And then I like to make sure I press it in. So once you apply, you want to make sure you press it in, and then that's it. And then look at the lashes. Look at the lashes. And then the same thing I'm going to do with the other lash. Is go ahead and apply. So same thing. I'm going to grab my lashes. And then just look down and same thing. But look at the difference. Just look at the difference. It's cute. Now, if this is not the length for you, it is okay. But I'm just showing you how to apply. Same thing. Look down. And then as close as you can to your lashes, and then just put it together. And then just make sure you just press and press. And then use your fingers, press it in. Same thing, press it in. And then you want to make sure you let it dry a little bit more. So let me pause because I'm running out of time. I'm going to let it dry and I'm going to come back to the video. All right, my people, I am back. I finished most of my makeup already. So the last thing I'm going to do when it comes to lashes, because this is my pet peeve, is when you have your fake lashes going up and your real lashes going down. No, we need to, stick them together, dang it. So then you're going to grab your mascara. And then you're going to go ahead and put it on your real lashes. Coat them as so. All right, because there's nothing cute about having falsies, but then you got the real one just sticking out. So remember, you want to stick them together. We're running out of time, so basically you just squeeze them together, and that's pretty much it. I'm trying to hurry up because I'm running out of time. But then if you're wondering what was the purpose of the black liner, that is, you have a little bit of space. You're gonna lift it and then just color it in, and then you're all set. All right, my people, you guys have any questions, let me down below. I was trying to make it quick but detailed at the same time. But don't forget, you're beautiful no matter what. Bye-bye.